director of the Wounded Warriors. Talk about the importance of this event to you.
To me personally, I mean, last year was an incredible journey. I had no idea how impactful that was going to be, and the experience of meeting people in the communities as we go through, hearing stories, but also hearing how we helped, and my own personal journey physically to be able to accomplish that was pretty outstanding. So it changed my life.
A moment ago, you were talking about what got you into the Wounded Warriors. You're going to do a ride at some events, I think in Italy, you were saying?
Yeah. So in 2016, there was a battlefield bike ride that Wounded Warriors Canada puts on as a fundraiser. They honor the fallen, they help the living, and I was interested in signing up for that, so I did, and I bought my plane tickets, and shortly after I bought my plane tickets, I found out that I had breast cancer, and so within 12 days I was in surgery, and I started chemo 2 months later. I mean, it all happened really fast, and so I wasn't able to go to Italy. I was still in active IED treatments, which actually ended up being 14 months of IVs every 3 weeks in the cancer agency. So everything changed at that point. And I did experience some trauma myself at the beginning. A lot of that is just, it's overwhelming. And I feel lucky because I knew what Wounded Warriors Canada does for people, and I already had an awareness. And so I was able to reach out and ask for help immediately. I had no idea how important Wounded Warriors Canada was going to be for me. When I signed up for that ride, I just thought I was going to help and get an opportunity to go to Italy, and what it did is it helped me more than anything else. So.
Yeah, and now you're a reservist, so you're familiar with PTSD, I guess, firsthand, would you say, or you know people that have suffered?
Yeah, I definitely have friends that are suffering from PTSD. I feel it's so important to talk about. I think, I've also seen my friends receive help, and I've seen them live, through it, and benefit from programs that Wounded Warriors Canada is offering. So I believe that people can get through it. I don't think that PTSD ever goes away, but I think you can live with it, and you can live with it by having support from, the community, from your family, from programming, and all of those things. So we have to truly do that together. We have to, work on that as a complete country to make it, accessible for everybody if they need something.
How's your health now?
So I'm still a patient. I don't get a clear card for 5 or 10 years. I'm still getting treatment for 5 to 10 years. So it's ongoing. It's mentally probably the hardest part now. I only finished treatment last March. It still feels very fresh to me. So it's a process, but I also feel supported by this organization from even what I'm going through. And the cancer agency is incredible. They have been hugely supportive. But all of these things tie in together. PTSD affects cancer patients. It affects first responders. It affects veterans. It affects families. We are in this together. So I feel lucky to be a part of something that helps support me.
So you're the director this year, and are we going to see you running at all? Are you going to do a leg?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely run. I love running. I won't run as much as I did last year. I've got a lot to do on the organizing side, but I'll definitely be running. We are running as a team, all of us, at the last 1.5 kilometers from the Afghanistan Memorial to the legislature, and we're actually running with Rear Admiral McDonald. We're running with the Victoria Police Chief. It's going to be a team effort at the end. So,
great. Is there a goal financial goal raising money?
Absolutely. We have more than doubled our goal from last year. Our goal is $100,000 this year, and awareness is absolutely key, and it's so important. But we also need the dollars to help us put more programming on. So if we were to raise $100,000, we would be able to fund the COPE program for 1 year on Vancouver Island, which would be magical. Yeah, I think we can do it. I actually believe we can. So, yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you for this, and good luck with the event.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.